Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to explain 6 things that the iPhone does better than Android, so, without wasting any time, let's get started. Before you express your outrage at me, I should start by saying I love Android phones. I love how one can customize the phone to their liking, have access to storage for file management, and even have some of the super designs we've ever seen. However, there are quite a few things that Android needs to improve upon where Apple tends to shine with the iPhone. Many phones are riddled with ads, unwanted apps, unresponsive UI, and no ecosystem to fall back on. A smartphone is the most used and important gadget in everyone's life, and there are quite a few things Apple does better with their phones. Here's the entire list of things Android can take inspiration from to improve their platform even. 1. Privacy and security. If you are an Android user, you know that your data is being collected, and even Apple does that. However, the Cupertino giant does a better job at keeping it anonymous. In fact, on the other hand, many Android OEM companies like to serve you ads on their phones and even send intruding notifications from time to time. Apple also introduced a new Sign In with Apple feature that lets users hide their personal details from apps and websites that collect your personal data. Apple encrypts the data, making it harder for websites and apps to collect details like age, email address, home address, phone numbers, and other personal data. 2. Updates. Apple is known for supporting their devices for many years, and it is rumored that the latest iOS 14 update will be supported by even the 5-year-old iPhone 6s. When talking about Android phones, the story is entirely different, as most OEMs only provide 2 years of updates and then force their customers to upgrade to their latest phone. You can read in detail about how Apple will be supporting millions of older iPhones with the iOS 14 update, while Android companies keep ignoring their customers with older phones. These updates are crucial as it often includes bug fixes, security patches, and battery stability improvements. 3. The fastest phones ever. Apple has killed it with their new A13 Bionic chipset that can be found on the iPhone 11, 11 Pro, and the newly launched iPhone SE. What's impressive is that the chipset still beats the latest chipsets by Qualcomm, MediaTek, and others with flying colors. In fact, they don't even come close. The iPhone SE, a budget device launched by Apple, is as powerful and at times faster than 2020 flagship Android phones. 4. iPhones have better resale value. When you're upgrading to a new phone, you tend to sell your phone on classifieds websites. However, the biggest shock you get is the value of your phone. Android phones tend to drop a lot more in value than an iPhone simply because they aren't as desirable. 5. The ecosystem. Once you purchase an iPhone, you will eventually explore Apple's ecosystem. Whether you get the Apple Watch, AirPods, or even the HomePod, everything just works seamlessly. The iPhone and the Apple Watch work in perfect tandem. There's nothing really out there like the AirPods that can connect with the iPhone without any hassles, while other earphones still face pairing issues. Everything that connects with the iPhone from Apple's ecosystem is developed keeping the phone and the product in mind. Google attempted to get into the ecosystem game, but we're still waiting for a competent Star Watch that can actually match up to the Apple Watch. 6. Better apps that launch first on the iPhone. Whether you like it or not, developers give Apple's App Store more priority over Google Play simply because it is easier to make apps for the platform. App Store is also the first to get most games, apps, and services that generally run better than its Android version does. In fact, in order to get the same app running properly on Android, developers have to put in 38% more code to get it working properly. Even the apps look and perform better than its Android version simply because Apple has higher standards than Play Store when it comes to third-party apps and has to adhere to their guidelines. If an app violates Apple's privacy policies or other guidelines, they simply don't get approved. That's all for today. Hope you all like the video. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more tech-related videos.